Good day. Thank you for joining me for another Atari 8-bit gameplay video. Now I've got queued up for you here today a game that I've kind of been putting off recording. This is definitely one of my all-time favorite games for the Atari 8-bit, and weirdly enough it's gotten me through some tough times in my life, or helped get me through some tough times in my life. I was laid up, unable to really move very much, probably 20 years ago, maybe around 20 years ago, maybe not quite that long. And I had a laptop. Actually, it might have been more than 20 years ago now that I'm thinking about it. I had a work laptop, and I had a very fairly early Atari 800 emulator called XLIT, exclamation point mark, and was playing Atari games on my couch when I wasn't watching TV, which got boring pretty quickly. And so this was one of the games. I mean, I also knew this as a teenager and did enjoy it. So there's been a bit of explanation in the background. The game is, I think it was partly intended to be an educational game, or largely intended to be an educational game, but it's also a pretty fun action game. So the idea of it is there's this fuzz monster that's taking over the United States. I don't think there was ever any other version done in a different geography. The fuzz menace, basically, the fuzzy-headed people, the implication was that they were sort of addicted to TV. There's a lot of resonance with this concept here today, TV and mobile phones and all the rest of that. So the concepts of time, different time zones, a train network between cities, and defeating the dangerous Fuzz Bomb, who turned people into fuzzy-headed people. Alright, I'm going to give this a go. I'm actually going to start the advanced game and hope that I don't... Oh, of course I have to have the emulator screen in the foreground instead of the studio screen. So you're this little white cowboy hat with feet, and the other people are these black cowboy hats with feet. You can plant crystals, which will defeat, or rather convert, the fuzzy-headed people into regular black hat people, including yourself if you get turned into a fuzzy-headed being. The regular folks will try to collect crystals, so you have to kind of protect them if you're wanting to grow them. And the basic concept of the game is to find your way across the country to wherever the fuzz monster is located, and he does move around a bit, before the fuzzy-headedness expands and engulfs the entire nation. So I'm in Fresno, and I can buy tickets to any of these places. I guess there's also an element of typing here. I think I'll go to Los Angeles on the theory that, or maybe, San Francisco is pretty far south, or maybe Las Vegas, actually. Las Vegas, Nevada, at 12:02:45. You need to know when your ticket's for. This game is played in a semblance of real time, 12:02:45. There are info booths in some of the towns and cities that will allow you to see where the fuzz monster is and run a simulation to see how it'll spread and take over the nation. You can very definitely lose this game, which is also interesting in a way. The fuzzy-headed people can take over or become dominant and control every city, and if that's the city and town, and if that's the case, you lose. Game over. No more society for you. And when you do find the Fuzz Bomb, Fuzz Bomb, not Fuzz Monster, you need to have 100 crystals in your possession, which is also the maximum. When you have crystals, and if you get touched by a fuzzy-headed person, your number of crystals is chopped in half. And if you're dancing around with a whole bunch of fuzzy-headed people, you can run out of crystals pretty quick. Oh, that's my train. Heading east from I'm in Fresno. From Fresno to Nevada. Lots of little details here. The skyline changes from city to city. The sky coloration changes based on the time of day. So I'll be getting in here at about 6:45 in the morning. So there you go. Sunrise over the mountains of around Las Vegas. No casinos out now. You can hear there's fuzzy-headed people here. You can hear them doing battle down below. So I'm just going to build a little bit of a buffer. Oh, maybe the good guys won. Yeah, it looks like it. That is not often the case. Yeah, I guess I said that right. Often not the case that the good guys will win. It's only if they happen to have enough crystals. Obviously, you are a big player in that. Being able to carry around 100 crystals. I think the regular folks can carry 10. I'm just trying to get up to 100 here, which looks like I can do now. That sound there that you're hearing is when someone, including yourself, is maxed out with crystals. It makes that little sort of breaking noise. How could Las Vegas not have an info booth? That seems a little nutty. Where do I want to go? Well, since I have no idea where the Fuzz Bomb is, I'll maybe head more central again to Phoenix, Arizona, which is at 6:47:45. Another minute and change. the fuzzy-headed people can travel around by train, and so you got to watch a little bit that they don't jump off the train. What the heck was my time? 6:47:45, I want to say. Yeah. Another minute. All right, no fuzz bombs got off. We'll do our best to spread some more crystals around by giving these new guys some opportunity to collect some. So in the big cities, you've got these they sound like steam trains. Sound and look like steam trains. And then you've also got the high-speed trains, which have different sound effects. They look more like jetliners than I guess they're modern-looking trains. Don't be so greedy. You got all your crystals you can carry. Everybody gets on the train with me. Very nice. We're all pals going from Las Vegas to Nevada. What am I talking about? Las Vegas to Phoenix. Well, that wasn't a very long ride. Now we're in the mountain time zone, so the clock will change. And Phoenix and mountains. Oh, and here we have the fuzzes. Okay, we saved that one guy. Oh, there's more. Oh, as always, lots more. This is where the game gets interesting. Okay, there's an info booth there, but I don't dare go into it because sure as heck I'll try and plant some crystals to grow and hopefully clean up this town. Okay, doing good there. You can actually get a bit of slowdown when you're in one of these bigger centers, and you get a lot of crystals growing and a lot of people moving around because it keeps track of all of the screens at once, and all the movement and whatever conflicts are going on. get myself back up to 100, and then I'll go visit the info booth. That actually went pretty well. Surprisingly. Doesn't always. Okay, so we want city info, which is... Ooh, boy. I think the black ones are infested with the Fuzz Bomb already, so... Press joystick, press button to return to menu. Fuzz Bomb location. Oh, where is a Fuzz Bomb? That's El Paso, Texas. That's not far from where I am. This might be a shorter video. So here's a fuzz prediction. Let's press spacebar to stop the simulation. So it's like America's in bad, dire straits here. Oh boy. And boom. The last city was, what was the last city in the simulation? Sacramento. Okay, so we're going to try to get down to El Paso and fight the ye olde Fuzz Bomb. Can I get to El Paso? No, I can't. So can I get to Texas? I can't get to Texas from Phoenix? Really? Can I get to Texas from Tucson? Probably. Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's more north, I think. We'll go to Tucson and see what's available. You have to type the city names exactly. 12:33:45, so a little under a minute. It's a little unusual. It's a bit random. It's a little unusual to start so relatively close to the Fuzz Bomb. Now, of course, the Fuzz Bomb does move around. Be greedy, you guys. Let the crystals grow. You do actually make a difference as a player. Like if you build up a city with a bunch of people with a number of crystals, they can sort of hold off the old Fuzz Bomb. Okay, here's our train. I think we did see one of the faster ones in when we were leaving California. Need to get to Texas, unless the old Fuzz Bomb has moved. No, here we are. Don't plant me right on top of one. I hate that. Is there more? Oh yes, of course there's more. So many more. Come here, come after me. No, you doughhead. Good. Okay, is that it? Sounds like it. Okay, good. Good. Now I'm way down on crystals though. Tickets. Okay, well, let me plant some crystals to grow here. And hopefully I can harvest enough that I can get back up to strength here. Get lost. You can have them after I'm done. It's interesting, they grow in a grid, but you can place them outside of a grid, so. Okay, that's enough for me. I'll try to stop eating them myself, picking them up. El Paso. Of course, I'm not going to make this train one here right now. Oh, there's a fuzz head got off. The next one's at 2:39. Oh, not a fuzz head, it's just the dough head's picking up more than they can carry. 2:39, well, we'll just hang around up top here. Maybe try to grow some up here since there's no regular folk up here. And try to avoid any fuzz heads getting off the trains. And now we wait. Nice little barrier there for any fuzzies that get off the train. Ooh, that went really well. 3 of them jumped off. Lucky. Alright, well, you're all loaded for bear, guys. Now, I don't know how likely it is that the fuzz head's still in El Paso. I guess we'll find out soon. Fuzz Bomb, rather. Fuzz head. Okay, well, that's good. You guys can all get on that train. Go spread the love. You can push people onto trains as long as it's stopped. Once it starts moving, then nobody gets on or off, including you. I always like the way the feet go up and down. It's a simple animation, but it's effective. Is this my train? It is my train. Ooh, fuzz head. Better not. These people should have some crystals on them. Not that guy, obviously. Oh no, he has some. Why isn't he planting them? Weird. Anyway, there's a whole bunch in that town. Of Tucson. Jojo's hometown. Uh-oh, here we go. And they're gonna hit me right as I get off the train. Thus negating my... Yeah, you get on there. Good. Who else? There's the Fuzz Bomb! Oh no! So, I paused to take a screenshot. I need 50. I need 100. I have 50-ish, not even. Grow my crystals, grow. And Fuzz Bomb, stick around, man. So this is actually going quite well. And it seems likely that I will be able to win this one. As long as I don't stumble into a fuzz head by accident, but doing pretty good here. You guys should be planting some crystals, you doughheads. Okay, they're all good. Now, I need one more. When they wander into the Fuzz Bomb, they of course immediately convert into. Yep, here we go. I got 100 crystals, and boom. I always like that effect. Congratulations, Agent USA. You saved the country from the Fuzz Bomb menace in only 0 days and 19 hours. Elma Sniddle will appreciate the return of her TV. Good old Elma Sniddle. Any key to continue. And, if I'm not mistaken, you immediately start another game. So, I think I will call it there. That went surprisingly well. My first attempt at recording this is the one that I will publish, I believe. Yeah, really good game. Be kind of neat. They could have done a European version of it pretty easily, I would imagine. I don't know what else, I don't really know of any other geographies that have really big train networks. I don't think South America has a lot of train links, although I guess I don't know that for sure. And Canada has rail, but it doesn't take you everywhere by a long shot. So, alrighty. Yes, indeed. I think that's going to wrap up the Agent USA gameplay video. Thanks very much for watching. I appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.